transformation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dean Ambrose.
In chairs, AJ Styles defends his WWE World title against this man, Dean Ambrose, in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
That's right, Tom. Tables, ladders, and chairs will be legal. The WWE World Championship will be just
real WWE superstar in the fine linens of WWE champions. Like the all-time greats, The Undertaker, John Cena, myself, Dean Ambrose, Styles.
Is this the first time ever?
Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, first time ever in this situation here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw. Styles backing Ambrose into the corner, and now a switch by Ambrose, who is the WWE champion, has referred to himself as the Dude.
Yeah.
I like that term.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe you're even saying that. How do you feel with those words coming out of your mouth, Michael? Dean Ambrose, WWE champion.
I enjoyed saying it nights ago.
It feels terrible.
Here's the cover.
There was the man, meaning you, Seth. There was the guy, meaning Roman Reigns, and now we have the Dude.
This is an embarrassment. Stephanie said it earlier. It's an abomination that Dean Ambrose is WWE champion. He stole it from me.
Whoa!
I beat Roman Reigns fair and square, and he stole it from me. Came in behind my back.
And he switched, shoulders down, kick out by AJ.
I can't handle it. I can't take it. It just drives me crazy every single day.
Side headlock takedown by Ambrose, who's now in control of AJ Styles. You can do something about it, though, Seth. At WWE Battleground in our nation's capital.
Yeah, and I really can't wait, to be honest with you. Whether it's just Dean Ambrose, whether it's a triple threat match between former Shield members, or you add AJ into the mix, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's definitely going to be at least a triple threat match.
Why do you keep rubbing that in, Michael?
Because we know that's the case.
Fine.
Stephanie said it earlier tonight.
One way or another, I'm walking out of Battleground the champion. Three-time WWE champion, guaranteed.
Seth, I know it upsets you, but you got to admit, the way Dean Ambrose did cash in his Money in the Bank contract, did defeat you for that championship, and it was legal. It was within the rules of the Money in the Bank contract, which you're very familiar with.
Yes, but it was cowardly, Saxon. Cowardly.
I guess then it was cowardly when you cashed in at WrestleMania a couple of years ago.
No, I inserted myself into the match, okay, face-to-face on Roman Reigns. I didn't hit him from behind with a briefcase. None of that nonsense, all right?
Leapfrog by Styles, and Dean Ambrose has been in control of this match. AJ, though.
All of that's true.
Scoots out of the way. Chop right to the chest, and another one by AJ Styles. It was pretty incredible, though, that all three former members of the Shield held the WWE title last week at Money in the Bank, one time or another. Going for dirty deeds.
No doubt Dean Ambrose is a different kind of cat. I think you can agree with me on that one, Seth.
Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles in a stalemate as our main event continues live on Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles for Dean Ambrose. AJ Styles wins this match. He joins Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and the man with us at ringside, Seth Rollins, in a fatal four-way for the WWE title at Battleground.
Yeah, well, that's what happened during the break here. Styles. Oh, right there. Maintaining control in this matchup. One more look. Boom.
Oh, man. I don't know how to feel about
Nice
this.
drop kick.
Beautiful.
On one hand, I love seeing AJ Styles kick the living crap out of Dean Ambrose, but on the other hand, I really don't want AJ Styles to be in this match at Battleground. I'm very torn here, guys.
I think you don't have much choice but to actually root for the person you don't want to root for, and that's Dean Ambrose.
I guess I just hope they kick the crap out of each other, and then somehow Ambrose can squeak one out like he always seems to. I guess that's all I can hope for, right? That's the best case scenario. Can they both lose? Is that a possibility? Can something like that happen?
Unfortunately not. What do you think of the fact that...
Jack Tunney?
I like Jack.
Oh! And Styles with the right. Drives Ambrose back to the corner, and now the WWE Champions are out.
AJ's an incredibly hard hitter. Incredibly hard. I think it's an understated part of his game. You know, he can do all the high flying and stuff like that, but I really think he's as physical as they come.
But what about Dean Ambrose? Cover.
What's to say about that guy?
Styles almost had him.
What's to say that hasn't been said? I mean, Dean Ambrose, WWE champion. Really? That's where we're at. I still can't wrap my head around it.
He's a cockroach. You can't get rid of him.
You literally cannot kill him. I've tried many times. He's still around and somehow holding on to my title. It's incredible.
You know, Seth did the one thing he said he's going to do. He said he's going to reclaim the title. And he did.
I put so much work. Michael Saxton, you guys have no idea what it takes, what it took for me to get back to that point where I could beat Roman Reigns for that title and to have it taken away from me.
Yeah, but Seth, didn't Dean Ambrose say before man, if I win that contract, I'm going to cash it in that same night?
Look, I've known Dean Ambrose a long time, and he says a lot of things. Some of them he means, some of them he doesn't. That one was so far-fetched. I could not focus on Dean Ambrose when the task at hand was me beating Roman Reigns and taking the title back.
Is anything really far-fetched when you're talking about Dean Ambrose?
That's the best point I've ever heard you make.
Thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event tonight. It's Dean Ambrose, the WWE Champion, versus AJ Styles. A win for Styles tonight, and he makes it a fatal four-way match at Battleground with Ambrose, Seth Rollins, our guest at ringside, and Roman Reigns. If Ambrose wins, it remains a triple threat for Battleground. Dean Ambrose, the man who Stephanie McMahon says she is embarrassed and mortified because he's the WWE Champion.
That makes two.
Fisherman suplex. Here's the cover. Almost had him. So close, near fall.
If you're a proud employee of the company like I am, I think you're all embarrassed about the fact that Dean Ambrose is the WWE Champion.
Oh, why is it embarrassing? Because he's creating a new atmosphere here, doing things unconventionally.
He's a lunatic, Byron.
And AJ. Oh, breaker by Ambrose. Cover isn't enough to put Styles away. Almost had him.
I mean, can you imagine this guy representing our company, Byron?
Oh, he does represent our company.
No, I mean, I'm talking about real-life representation. Can you see him on the Today Show?
It's a corporate embarrassment, Byron. This guy's the face of the company.
Yeah, he is.
This is a dark, dark day.
After Battleground, he may remain the face of this company.
And look at Dean Ambrose up over the top as he rolls through. And now AJ Styles caught by Ambrose. Rolls him over. Here's the backslide. Almost had him. And a kick out.
Change is hard sometimes.
And Stephanie McMahon is referring to Dean Ambrose. Here's the jackknife cover. Shoulders down and a kick out. Talking about his dirty, lopsided, unshaven face. As you see now. Oh, planted him out first. Is it enough for AJ Styles? Ambrose hit two.
You almost got somebody added to your championship match, Seth.
And here I am rooting for Dean Ambrose to kick out. What is happening out here? This is too much for me, guys.
Now Styles back to his feet again. He needs a win to get a championship opportunity at Battleground.
Going for the home run. Going for the home run.
And up to the top rope. Ambrose back to his feet. Right hand to Styles.
That cockroach mentality.
In the world.
From up. Oh my God. Critical moment in this match.
Oh, Styles landing. Ambrose might have hurt himself in the process.
And now Dean Ambrose coming off the second rope for momentum. Follows it up with a big forearm. He was running for the Bulldog there. And AJ Styles grabbed the belt loop. And now Styles, and Ambrose for the victory to advance to Battleground. And a kick out at two. Come on.
You're right over there, Seth.
I told you I don't know what to feel about this entire situation. On one hand,
And AJ Styles grabbed the belt loop. And now Styles, and Ambrose for the victory to advance to Battleground. And a kick out at two. Come on.
You're right over there, Seth.
I told you I don't know what to feel about this entire situation. On one hand, I love seeing Dean Ambrose get beat up. I really, really, really love it. If I'm not the one doing it, I love seeing somebody else do it. But on the other hand, I really don't want AJ in this match at Battleground. It's the last thing I want. To decrease
Styles
my
second rope, wait for the phenomenal forearm. Dean Ambrose looking for dirty deeds. Elbow by Dean. Oh, man. And Dean may have hurt his left leg.
Yeah, he caught him right in the knee. He caught him right in the knee.
Smart wherewithal from Styles. Catching Dean midair.
Nobody home. Ambrose. He is hurt. Ambrose is hurt. And AJ Styles looking to take advantage. Look at the calf crusher. The calf crusher on the bad leg of Ambrose. Is the champ going to tap out?
Ambrose taps out. AJ Styles joins you in that triple threat set.
No.
Becomes a fatal four-way.
AJ Styles has it locked in.
There's one thing he won't do, it's tap out. There's
Ambrose
no way.
trying to
He's
drag
too
his way
stupid.
to the bottom rope.
He's too stupid. Come on, Ambrose.
Ambrose trying to survive. He's
Come on,
almost there.
Ambrose.
Never thought I'd hear that.
I hate saying
And
it.
he's there. And he forces the break. But has the damage been done? The left leg was already injured, and then the calf crusher by Seth Rollins.
Seth, I never thought I'd hear you root for Dean Ambrose.
It's been a long time.
We have got a crazy
It's been a long
universe.
time, and I can't believe I'm doing it either.
That's what that WWE Championship means. The difference between a triple threat and a fatal four-way.
Styles over the top rope, and he hit hard.
That title means everything to me, and if I've got to root for Dean Ambrose to win this match, to increase my chances, then that's what I'll do.
So one leg. Ambrose launching himself through the ropes, taking out AJ Styles.
Get him in there, Dean. Come on.
Watch this again. Ambrose, bad knee and all.
That's what's about the lunatic fringe. This guy's about a bad wheel. He's jumping through the ropes, risking all kinds of injury because he's impervious to pain.
No.
He's a cockroach.
Oh, look at this. AJ rolled through for the win, and a kick out of two, and near fall. Wow. Oh, man, the Pele
Right
kick.
on top of the head.
Ambrose. Drive.
Out of his
Get over
boots.
there. Cover it. Cover it. Come on. Whoa. What is this? What is this? What is this?
Oh, no, not again.
What is this? No. Come on, guys. Come on.
They certainly interfered in the
Come on,
earlier
guys.
match.
Anderson and Gallows.
No, guys.
Styles looking to take advantage.
Come on.
Styles drops Ambrose on his back of his neck.
Come on,
To advance. Ambrose kicks out.
A brain buster like Dick Merrill used to throw.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on, Ambrose. Hey, get out of here, guys. Whoa. Now what?
Oh, look who it is. John Cena.
Well, they cost John Cena an opportunity. He got it.
Yes.
Ambrose
Yes. That's it.
Here's the cover.
That's it.
Congratulations, son.
Fantastic. Oh, man. Fantastic. Absolutely.
You dodged a bullet on that one.
Absolutely, baby.
You got yourself a triple threat match, Seth.
Absolutely.
And it's time Cena with a payback. AJ Styles cost Cena earlier tonight.
Fantastic, guys.
John Cena cost AJ Styles.
Fan-freaking-tastic. I love it. I never thought I'd be so happy as to see John Cena.
And Anderson and Gallows now. Attacking Cena from behind. Oh, wait a minute. Seth Rollins. Rollins goes right after Ambrose.
Now speaking up from behind.
Pedigree. And now Cena, Anderson, and Gallows fighting away on the ramp. AJ Styles getting involved as well.
And there's so much you can do. It's a 3-on-1 assault once again from the club on the John Cena.
AJ Styles came to WWE to target John Cena. Oh, no.
Here's instructions from Styles.
Not up there.
No.
On the stage.
God balls, Cena. You like that, John? You like that, John? Huh? You like that? God no business.
And Seth Rollins isn't done yet. He's going to make the WWE Champion pay once again. Rollins with another pedigree.
Yeah, Seth got what he wants. Now he wants to drive the point home.
The triple threat match is intact. But Rollins makes a statement tonight, as do Styles, Anderson, and Gallows.
Feel when someone sneaks up on you from behind, huh? Not very fun, is it? Not very fun. Who's the man now?